In this weekly vlog, I'm in Racine, Wisconsin. We'll check out an old 123-year-old railroad station, walk on the beach, go to the local community zoo, and have a great lunch at a very unique burger place. Let's begin the adventure. Here in Racine, Wisconsin, I'm at the Chicago Northwestern. It's an abandoned train station, but they restored it, so it looks really nice. Here's what it looks like from the outside. It was a really big station, it looks like. The lights are really cool. I haven't been here in like probably 10 years. Let's go inside. I guess they used to have it downstairs too, probably for the workers, conductors and such. That was probably for the ticket office. I just love how it's restored. The wood ceiling, the lights, they're still era specific. And people can use this for actually the bus transportation too. Here's some pictures. There's a Northwestern train when it was still running into there. Some great old pictures. They used to have the North Shore line too, used to cut through not too far from here. See the massive windows. They have newer seating, which is fine. We'll go out on the platform in a little bit. Oh, here's a good picture. Here's a good picture of the Chicago Northwestern line. Such an awesome train station. The fact that it's restored is really nice. So let's go out onto the platform that's left. I believe it was dual platform before. So I do have to go out and around to get to the train tracks. Maybe because it's a live line, it's not for passenger, I think it's just for freight, but at least we can take a look at it. So here I found some information on it. 1901 to 1902. Oh, it's registered as a national historical place in Racine County. Chicago and Northwestern Railroad. So the station's 123 years old. So you can see down there, the train tracks, one line still comes through, which is a single line. But they do have active gates, so it must be a freight line that's still used. Maybe it's for one or two industries. It's definitely active because they have the train gates still active. Look at this old building. I don't know if it was railroad related or if it's just it's a very old building. Very nice looking though. I don't know what it is right now. You can see it was covered on both sides. So we'll walk both sides of it. Now I don't know if one was for freight and unloading cargo and such and the other was passenger, if they were both passenger. The ground's not paved anymore. It was probably brick. But it's still restored really nice. They put in the fire things, but I don't know if this was a conductor's ticket office. No, it looks like it was a station that people could go into. You can't anymore, but there's the old station. From the other side, from the other platform here. This one goes the same way. So this is a Racine Train Station, 123 years old, historical, or it's on the historical places, so they can't really knock it down, and luckily they did preserve it. They use it as a bus terminal as well, the other side, so that's kind of nice. So you know they're probably not going to tear it down or let it go by the wayside, so that's kind of cool. Kind of wish a freighter would come through here. Look at the old lights up there. Look how long that platform is. It just goes and goes. This is a full brick station. It's only one track, so, oh wow, the platform actually went all the way to here. You look down here, there's some remnants down here of the platform. Boy, that was a massive, seems like they could reuse it if Metro would extend this far, but it's a Chicago, Illinois-based transit system. They know they go to Kenosha, which is the next stop behind me, but I don't think they use it for anything else. It's so awesome that they restored this. Look at that old woodwork. Zoom in there. Look at the old doors. I don't know if there's anything in here. Oh, it's such an old, I can't see it. An old storage area. I think these were storage doors. From one of the pictures, it's like they unpacked stuff from Chicago, probably, that they brought up here. And then it turns into, after that, a commuter station here. Oh, look at snacks in there. Just so awesome. No trains coming. There's no way for me to tell because there's no timetable. I think last time I came, these stores were open. But maybe they were worried people were going to walk out onto the tracks. Chicago Northwestern Railway. So this concludes the 123-year-old Racine Train Station. Just amazing how it looks. And you go past it and you wouldn't think really that much of it. From the outside, I mean, it still looks nice, but the inside, they really restored it, trying to get the ceiling as much as possible. So it's just a quick vlog. I love these old historical places, so hopefully you do too. If you've ever been here before, leave a comment. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to see more content like this. Today's August 19th, 2024. I'm in Racine, Wisconsin, which is about halfway between Chicago and Milwaukee, a little bit further north. North of Kenosha, south of Milwaukee. I'm here at the Racine Zoo. I believe it's $11 to get in. They do have free parking across the street. One nice thing about the zoo is it's right on Lake Michigan, and they have access to the Racine Beach over there. So we'll do a walk on that afterwards too. So I'll make this a multi-visit vlog this time. So let's go inside and see what the zoo's like. Actually, since the last time I was here, they have a whole new entrance, and I haven't been here in 10 years, so the old entrance was really small. Oh, they have this cool gate here. They do have giraffes, I know that for sure. I believe rhinos, but we'll see what else they have. So it was $11 to get in for out of Racine County. I don't know what the discount is if you live in Racine County. Bad at all, and that's free parking, so let's check the gift shop here. Gotta love automatic doors. Stuffed animals. Oh, lizards. Mini dinosaurs. Oh, pressed pennies. Jacob the carpetbagger would like that. I guess it's a season of doing those everywhere he goes. I guess that's the way out to the zoo too. Lots of different stuffed animals. Big cat. Rocks. Oh, they actually have t-shirts too. I didn't know they had Lantern Fest here. So right by the entrance they have restrooms, water fountains, some information. Oh, probably how to donate. Oh, they have animal chat at 4 p.m. There's a big rhino, concrete rhino. So the Discovery Center is this way. The zoo and gift shop we just did. Walkabout Creek, Barnyard Safari in Avery. Here's the Jungle Grill. Hamburger, cheeseburger, chicken tenders, hot dogs, nachos, water, soda, french fries. Going to this first building here. It's a really cool building. Probably one of the original ones to the zoo. Looks like they have an outdoor exhibit too. I think this is the chimps and apes. Oh, nothing in that one. Oh, they're outdoors. I think most of them are outside today. So we'll go outside so I'll give you an idea of what it's like inside if you come in the winter time. Oh, actually, now that I say that, there's one in here at the top. Emperor Tamarin. It's kind of up there. Yellow-crowned Amazon up there. Inside it said a red-handed spider monkey. Here it says a black-handed spider monkey. Kind of right in the center there. I only see one. Oh, actually right as I say that, there's a second one. It's a black-handed monkey. Try and get them both in there. Pretty neat how their legs and arms were kind of the same. These are way more active when I was here earlier. I see you. You get very close to the animals, I will say that. Well, here's the first outside exhibit, and then here's the second one. White-handed gibbon. I think he's actually on the back of this thing right here. I'm climbing over there. I didn't even see him in the corner. Oh, there's one in the box, too. So he got to that corner, now he doesn't know what he wants to do. I believe that used to be the old zoo entrance. They had like an octagon building to pay. It's a fountain that they have here. And continuing on. Must be like a holiday light show. You must just leave it up all year. So continuing on. Got the Mercat Manor, Great Cat Canyon, Choo Choo Depot, and Stork Aviary. Here's a tiger exhibit outside. He's not at this window, but he's at, oh, he's actually right there. He's upside down on his back. You can kind of see him there. There's the African lions. There's two of them there. And the other one's up there. That face. He's sleeping over there now. Or laying in the grass. Get a better view of him. Earlier the sun was there. There's the tiger. There's a lynx thinking about coming out. So I've seen some monkeys, lions, lynx. Now we're continuing on. I'm gonna head to Walkabout Creek to the right. Barnyard Safari. I did Great Canyon and Vanishing Kingdom, I believe. There's Walkabout Creek. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, here's the entire zoo map. Zoom in on that. You can see we are there. So we've only done that small bottom right section. So we'll continue on here. So there's a red kangaroo in here, a common wallaroo, which looks like a kangaroo to me, and a western gray kangaroo. Also, there's an emu running around here, which I saw at the Safari Lake Geneva as well. Oh, this is much better footage. Here's the emu. Just hanging in his little shed there. Finally found some of the kangaroos out here. Just hanging in the sun. The beaver there to the right in the center.
Yeah, we can walk around this way. He's digging. What's he digging? Hey, Johnny. Hey, look at the mouse.
He always squawks, and then when I start filming him, he stops. Owls are so cool. Oh, he doesn't like that. Squawking. So leaving the walkabout habitat, saw owls back there, an emu, and 3 kangaroos, and 1 beaver. Because this area over here used to be exhibits, but it's much nicer now actually. You can see the doors and where they used to be able to come in, but they can run around in there, so they have more area to play now. So this is a Colombian red-tailed boa. See him in there? At least he's over in this corner. He is big, he is thick too. There's a barnyard safari. There's a pet the sheep exhibit. You can actually brush the goats. A couple of them there. Guess those are miniature pigs over here. Got a little pig there. That's a better view of them. Another one back there. It moves actually pretty fast. And there's the other one. Got the goats in here. They're smart, they're eating in the shade. So I just finished with the sheeps, the pigs, and the goats. Heading out now to the, see what's down here actually. See which animals are down here. There's a bear and fox. Oh, right by me. Through the glass, unfortunately, but. He's the only one I saw in here. There they are. Quite a few of them. They just like up here there's a mist. They're just hanging out underneath it. This guy's funny. Different angle. So here's the zoo. And like I said earlier, there's a bandstand here. And right beyond that, that is Lake Michigan and the beach is right there. So you can actually walk down kind of where those people are and walk down, and there's a huge walkway, goes to the harbor and pretty much the length of Racine almost, it seems. So it's a really long beach. This is a newer area. I know the giraffes are here and maybe the rhinos or hippos. Here's some zebras. Zoom in there. Oh, so there's another one coming too. Just hanging. There he is, just hanging. Oh, that breeze feels good. There's the giraffes. What's kind of funny is that, like, especially this giraffe exhibit, you can see here, those are people's houses that close. So they're overlooking this all the time. I mean, it's literally like a neighborhood zoo. I mean, it's big for a neighborhood zoo or a county zoo, but it's like right in the center of a neighborhood. This is a wildlife theater. Next one's not till 2. I'll be gone by then. I'm gonna do some other stuff in Racine. Oh, there's an old birdhouse in there. Probably the old aviary. Oh, this actually looks pretty cool. Here's overlooking the pond. I vaguely remember flamingos here at one point.
So she comes from right here in North America. You could find species like her in the Mojave Desert, over out west, and these guys are actually illegal to touch in the wild because they have amazing water retention. So they get all their water from eating cactus flowers, and what she can do is she can actually hold that water in her bladder, so that way if she can't find water out in the desert where she lives, she can reuse the water inside of her bladder to keep her hydrated. That's why they're actually illegal, because it's also her defense mechanism. So if she feels threatened by predators or anything else, she's going to do what most of us do. She's going to release that bladder. But now she has no water, so it's going to be harder for her to survive. Now, Myrtle here is one of our ambassador animals that actually does like being touched. So she will actually wiggle her shell back and forth. If you give the back part of her shell a tiny scratch, that's if I put her on the ground, but we're not going to put her on the ground today. But if you'd like, you're more than welcome to give the back of her shell a small scratch. She can feel it because she does have nerves all down her shell.
Really? I thought they were just a defense thing.
No, so this is part of her body. Her spine runs right along these top parts. Each of these parts are called a scoot.
Okay.
So turtles and tortoises normally have 13 scoots. And scientists have found that, you see all those rings?
Yep.
That they are kind of like trees.
The number of years old kind of thing?
Yes. So her birthday is in like 2 weeks. Her birthday is September 1st. She's going to be turning 38. So by that time, all these scoots should have a 38th ring all around her beautiful shell. Do you have any questions about her?
38, huh?
Oh, yes. She's
How long do they live?
Young. Great
Generally?
question. Generally, it's about as long as we do. So on average, probably around 85.
Wow.
Is as old as she's going to probably get. So she's got a very, very long life ahead of her. She's only 37.
Wow.
Her favorite foods here are pumpkin and sweet potato. She eats salad begrudgingly, but don't we all? So
Really? I thought they loved salad.
Yes, so
lettuce.
some do really love lettuce.
Okay.
She just has, just like everybody, just like humans, we all each have our own preferences. I prefer eating a lot of soy sauce. My friends prefer tahini on their food, right? So
There you go, right? To each their own.
Her favorite is pumpkin, probably out of all of her food she gets to eat.
Wow. Does she get it year round, or is it kind of hard to find except for the fall? Pumpkin.
No, so we could get like canned pumpkin.
Oh, that's
so it
true.
doesn't have to be, like fresh pumpkin, so she can have canned pumpkin. You can see actually on her mouth, she actually has some dried up pumpkin on her cute face. And then she cannot swim. So most people think all tortoises and turtles can swim. If you look at her feet, she has claws. She does not have webbed anything on her toes, so she would sink like a rock. Instead, she's actually an architect, so she digs. And I'm not just talking about one hole. These sorts of tortoises will actually make dens that have multiple rooms in them.
Really?
And that's for them to live in. And also, so if it does rain, she's going to remember every hole she's ever dug anywhere. So that way, if she needs to, she can go back and drink water from those holes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for stopping by and meeting her.
So I've been here probably just over 2 hours. I went through everything and sidetracked and went back and saw a couple other exhibits that I missed. So everything was there except the meerkats. And so definitely worth coming out to the Racine Zoo. Especially if you're up in Racine and doing other stuff. I'm going to do a couple other things. And there's a restaurant I wanted to go to called Georgie Porgies, which is supposed to be really good and only up here. And then I'll probably go walk around Lake Michigan too. So I don't know if I can fit it all in, but I definitely need lunch right now. So that's where I'm headed next. And thanks for watching, and give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. This concludes the Racine Zoo in Racine, Wisconsin. And it's right on Lake Michigan, which is kind of cool. So it's a fun time here. Like I said, I only needed about 2 hours, but if you're up here and doing other stuff, it's definitely something worth trying out and seeing what they have. As part of the Racine trip, I'm at Georgie Porgies, which is a Wisconsin restaurant. I've never been here before. It's supposed to be really good, and there's supposed to be like tree houses or something. I don't know if this location has that or not, but we'll see. Going into the restaurant here. I think it's burgers, gyros, frozen custard. It seems like most places in Wisconsin have that. Well, it says tree fort, so we shall see. Well, if you have a to-go order, it's actually in the tree. Hall of Fame. Here's the menu. Best burgers. So I'm gonna try the cheddar milk. Then they have the condiments over here. Ketchup, mustard, straws, cups. And then here's the actual restaurant. I think that's a tree house up there. So the tree house is above us. And some of these tables are themed, which is kind of cool. This looks like a Western theme. Indians, furs. Maybe it's better this way. It's like a farm one. It's got a plexiglass top. And this looks like it's racquetball. Like tennis maybe? Oh, sports. Kind of neat. Something different. I'm gonna go up to the treehouse and see what it's like. Oh, there's multiple seating up here. I thought it was just for one person. Actually, I'm gonna move up here, I think. It's overlooking the restaurant down below. Treehouse goes way up there. Cheddar melt, fries, soda, which is locally sourced. So it's not Coke or Pepsi, but a local brand. Tastes really good though. I got the cola and it tastes just like Coke. Look at all that cheddar cheese. Grilled onions. And that's it. That's all it really needs. I'm not even putting ketchup on it. The fries are awesome too. Just for reference, I could have got this on a bun, but they recommended the toast for this cheddar melt one. It's actually a really awesome burger. It's like a smash burger. Fries are awesome too. I'm gonna get ketchup for the fries because I just like them on these kind of fries. The cheese is so fresh, it almost tastes like it's a grilled cheese and then a burger. Because they're both combined, so it's kind of like you're getting two meals in one. I don't know what's back here. Oh, restrooms. They do have outdoor eating too. Down that path. If you want to eat outside. Oh, they have the coin machine. Finished up at Georgie Porgies. Definitely worth it. Burger place, $13.95, burger, fries, drinks. That was for a single. And it was a specialty burger. Like I said, it tasted like a grilled cheese and then actually a burger too, in a good way. So it's actually really good. Definitely recommend it. So up in Racine, there's two locations. So there's this one, there's another one near Racine. So I'll put the address kind of along there. So I started out at the Racine Zoo. Then I went to Georgie Porgies for lunch. Then I came back by the Racine Zoo. And now I'm at Lake Michigan, which the zoo backs up to. The sand looks amazing. And this is August in Wisconsin, so definitely you can go to the beach at this time. It's actually a cooler day too, but still pretty busy. Get some good waves out here too. So we'll see if this is passable depending on the waves. I might have to go to a different section, which is fine because they do get kind of crazy over here. Yeah, it looks like they're a little rough today. We'll see. Lake Michigan, Racine, Wisconsin. Then we get some shooting up here. Lake Michigan is a lot more waves than people think. It's coming pretty much up on here, so this is probably as far as I could go. I know you can go on the rocks past. There's the harbor. And I was trying to get out to the building on the left over there, but there is one on the right, a newer one, which I can drive to and then climb up there, which I'll probably do because that beach is a lot easier. This one's really not for public access. They'll let you do it, but it's always pretty big waves out here. Lots of waves. You can see as far as you can see, the path goes around. And out there is the lighthouse in Racine. I'll put the name of it at the bottom description. Here's the harbor, and this is why you have to drive around it. You can't make it straight across. I'm gonna go to the observation area, which this road takes me to. And that red building over there is the one I was trying to get to on the other side, but the waves were just too much. And I think that's why they built the new one on this side. It's just not safe the other way. unless it's a really calm day on Lake Michigan, which isn't always probable that that's going to happen. Just walking here. On the weekends, it's a lot busier with the boats coming in and out. So you can go to the left there, and then it stairs to the base platform, or you can take this, which is just a big ramp, which is kind of nice. I take the ramp no matter what. It's just a little bit easier on the knees. Another look at the harbor there. And the next shot will be at the base of the observation tower. Here comes a seagull flying by. So pretty much in the center of the screen, that's where the zoo is. And then it comes all the way around the walkway. And there's some up and down and that kind of stuff, so it takes a while. And then like there are sections where you have to come all the way over here, go all the way back almost to Main Street, which is obviously the street that cuts through downtown, and then come back in, just because you have to go around the harbor. So we'll climb up on this now. I'm hoping the mic cover covers the wind. It's an awesome view up here. This little boat might be coming in. There's the walkway that I came up, but you can see the Riverwalk. It has the waves are not nearly jumping as high. They're really not jumping at all up and over there. So I'm gonna go on that a little bit after this. So here's this stretch of the Riverwalk coming into the inlet here for the boats to come into the harbor. There's the observation deck I was at. Here's the marker. They actually have seats here. So you kind of just sit here and watch the boats go by. Still have never made it to that one, and somehow that couple made it there. It's a little wet here, but nothing too bad. Looking down there. These kind of have benches built into this. It's kind of open. I don't know if you're allowed to go up there or not. They do have like climbing things, but I don't know if they want you up there. So we'll take a stroll down here. I'm not going to videotape the whole thing, just different areas when something neat pops up. That's where I first came in. Still got quite a ways to go. Again, this is only one section of it, so the waves are getting a little bit bigger here. Nothing crazy like the other side though. Here's the next inlet here. They always have these things so you don't end up in Lake Michigan. But they have restrooms there. I don't know what those other things are. Oh, I think it's a fish cleaning area too. That's kind of nice. Lake Michigan always has this it's kind of greenish color to it. Hopefully it shows up accurately. See, it started way down there. Now I'm coming here. It turns and then goes around here back into the street a little bit. So we'll see how far we can get here. And this goes all the way down. So we hit a dead end here because the boats come in here. This is another way into the harbor. So when you take this road, you can see there it goes up and around. So we'll take that a little bit and see where that takes us. So I'm at for reference, I'm at the Zelinsky Harbor Park and Reef Point Marina. And it's all down there, and that's Lake Michigan. This is a fishing area. So you can fish off here. I'm gonna walk from this section to the next. Kind of water on both sides. Just for something a little bit different. These huge anchor points here. 2-hour limit on dock. Actually surprised they let boats in here. Just didn't look like it could handle it. Oh, maybe those are boat slips over there. Down, not boat slips, boat launch. We shall see. They built a lot of condos and they're still building more. So really nice, I mean, really coming back. They used to have auto industry here, I believe. I know Kenosha did with AMC and Chrysler. And I think here they did too, or at least some kind of metalworks or something. Uh-oh, a little squeaky there. There's some ducks out there too. Someday I'll have to rent a boat. Even if I have somebody else charter it. Well, this is kind of cool. It zigzags around. Boy, that'd be nice to just cruise around in that. So it looks like you can come up here, go back on the sidewalk, or continue on. I prefer to stay on the dock. And it's right next to it, so I'm not going to miss anything. That, I believe, is a little amphitheater for like bands and stuff to play. Just local stuff. This is really nice. There's just zigzags in and out of the harbor here. Well, I don't know if this is a harbor or if it's kind of just a fishing area or what it is. But it's long. I mean, I got in where those guys are down over there, went all the way around, and then back here. And different monuments. Here's another way out. I'm just gonna go straight forward over there. So here's Smoked on the Water, which I'm assuming is a smoke shack, restaurant, beer, and you overlook Lake Michigan. I'm gonna go down there and see what's over there by those trees. I thought those were dirt piles. They're actually ducks. There's a seagull, a couple more ducks. Just a small little section. Because I know that the boats can come in and out of here, so probably just an overlook. A little treacherous there, but just for that little section. That's another area that shoots out. Now that's Lake Michigan. Bird taking off there. These are really flat rocks, so you can kind of walk out here. Number 3. I'm not going any further than this because I'll end up falling in. Walked all of that. Look at how far it still has to go. As far as you can see trees, there's a path. This kind of cleans it all out. All the old asphalt. Oh, that's a frenzy. Now I'm at Pershing Park. This slide over here you have to pay for. The one I was at was free. But it does have a 2-hour limit. Let's get a whole overview of the walkway. Okay, so here's a little bit that I did. Comes down here. I'm at Pershing Park now. Look at how much more it has to go. Whoop. Come out there. I don't know if the North Shore Trail is a bike trail, probably. Looks like this used to be a parking lot, maybe. Probably closed it off for wildlife or whatever. All the birds out there. Got something to say? Nothing? Wow, look at that old building out there. All the windows are busted out. Probably be condos at some point. Thought that was Gateway College, maybe. Lake Michigan Pathway. It actually goes both ways, but some reason I know this one. That's the one that I took on the way up. So I'm just gonna take the actual path the way back. They have restrooms. That might be concession. Oh, it's bigger than that. I don't know what that one is. Might be part of the venue. Paul Harris Rotary Club. I think the one in the zoo is a Rotary Club too. Let's see what this thing is. There's a stage. Racine on the Lake. Oh, sponsors. Looks like this is fairly new, maybe 10, 15 years since it's been completed. So all the people to build all this. It's actually really nice. I don't know what that little guy is. Is that an otter? Hey. Going in the water. I still see you.